Spear of Rain and the Peace Calabash. Let me take you to a time long ago in the lands of Northeast Africa, among the newer people of what is now South Sudan. This is a story about two clans, neighbors, sometimes rivals, but always bound by the same earth and sky. They lived by the rhythm of the rains and the cycles of planting and harvest, their lives shaped by the land and the cattle they cared for. Our story begins with two key figures, Akat and Ding. Akat was a brave warrior from the Eastern clan, known for her skill with the spear and her fierce loyalty. Ding was a wise elder from the Western clan, a man respected for his calm words and deep knowledge of the seasons. Both clans had a history of conflict, arguments over grazing land, disputes that sometimes spilled into fights. Yet both clans also understood something very important. Peace was necessary for survival, especially when the rains came. The timeline is set at the beginning of the rainy season, a time the newer eagerly awaited. The first rain was a sign of renewal, a promise that the earth would soon be ready for planting. But before the rain, there was tension, old wounds, and mistrust ran deep between the clans. One day, Akkad and Ding met at the edge of the river that divided their lands. They came with a plan to end the rivalry once and for all. They agreed to perform a ritual, something to show that they wanted peace, not war. This ritual centered around a single calabash, a large, rounded gourd hollowed and polished until it was smooth and beautiful. This calabash was to carry a special meaning. On the first day of rain, the two clans gathered at the meeting place. Akat and Ding each took a container of fresh milk from their cattle. Slowly, they poured the milk together into the calabash. The milk mixed, creamy and white, symbolizing the merging of their hopes and efforts. The pouring was quiet but full of meaning. It was a way to say, we share this life, this land, and this future. After the milk was poured, something remarkable happened. The warriors from both sides laid down their spears, those long, sharp symbols of battle, and took up hoes instead. The spears, once tools of conflict, were exchanged for tools of growth and nurture. With hoes in hand, the clans began to work together, turning the soil to prepare for planting crops. This was a new beginning, a shift from fighting to farming, from rivalry to cooperation. This ritual wasn't just about the milk or the calabash or the tools. It was about trust and hope. It showed that people could choose peace, even after years of conflict, and that working together could bring life and abundance instead of loss and sorrow. Now here's a little activity you can try wherever you are, inspired by the newer peace ritual. Think about a time when there was tension between friends, family, or neighbors. What could you do to create a peace calabash moment? Maybe you could share a meal, mix a drink, or plant something together. It could be as simple as offering an olive branch or saying, let's work this out. The key is to find a symbol that means peace to you and those around you, and to act on it. The story of the Spear of Rain and the Peace Calabash reminds us that peace is made through small but meaningful acts. It teaches us that even when things seem divided, there's always a way to come together and grow something new. And just like the rain nourishes the earth, kindness and understanding can nourish our hearts. So next time you see the first raindrops fall, remember Akka and Dang and the clans who chose to pour milk together, lay down their spears, and pick up hoes. Because peace isn't just a dream, it's a choice we make one small step at a time.